Are you guys getting tempted to take profits, not just little trims, but take major profits? It's such a huge exposure for the fund that we just mentioned, but for the company as a whole.
How's it going, everyone? This is Daniel. In this video, we are going to be talking about Tesla stock, why it continues to go up, and why Ark Invest believes that Tesla can hit $3,000, and what are some important revenues that the company could be making within the next few years. So we're going to go over in detail, talk about this specific company in this video coming up. Now, as you can see over here, we have a Tesla stock just reaching all-time highs every other day. We're currently sitting at $1,229.91. So we know that Ark Invest is heavily invested in a Tesla stock, and they have Tesla in the majority of their ETFs. So usually when their ETFs get skewed to one position, let's say if Tesla stock goes up exponentially and Tesla is like 10 or to 15% of their ETF, they have to sell and lock in profits and redistribute their position. So as you can see over here, they've been selling Tesla stock in their Ark KK ETF. So they sold more than 26,000 shares, which is worth $32.2 million, which is more than that. So that is one of the steps that they usually take if Tesla goes up exponentially. They have to make sure that the ETF is well balanced out and not just heavily invested in Tesla stock. So when you go over and look at exactly the Tesla stock, you know, when they say in the past, their potential target for Tesla is $3,000. So we're going to be listening from one of their analysts specifically stating the price target and also why they believe that Tesla could be making trillions of dollars within the next few years, within the next 5 years to be specific. So we're going to listen to this analyst, and I'm going to come back and we're going to talk more about Tesla.
Joining us now is Will Summerlin, Ark Invest internet analyst. Will, great to have you with us. I mean, in the short term, are you guys getting tempted to take profits, not just little trims, but take major profits? It's such a huge exposure for the fund that we just mentioned, but for the company as a whole.
Yeah, it's great to be with you. So, we're a long-term focused investor. We focus 5 years out, and our current price target for Tesla is $3,000. Now, if we zoom out even further and think about the robo-taxi opportunity, and I focus on artificial intelligence, so I'm most excited by autonomy, we think that could drive $9 trillion in revenue to the robo-taxi platforms within the next decade. And, self-driving really comes down to a data problem. You need a lot of data to train systems to drive themselves. And, Tesla has a fleet of hundreds of thousands of cars collecting billions of data points every single day. Whereas if you look at Waymo or others, they have hundreds of cars on the road. And so they have such a data advantage. We think they're well positioned to capture that autonomous opportunity. And so while we do trade, actively, and Kathy manages the portfolios on a daily basis, we are very much long-term focused.
And not too worried about the threat of other EVs, which I guess is as pronounced as it's ever been, as significant as it's ever been.
Yeah, and my colleague Tasha Keeney, who focuses on Tesla, has done a lot of work on this and put out a lot of content. Sam Corris, who covers energy storage, has also done a lot of research on batteries and supply chain issues there. And we feel very strongly about Tesla.
But it's not rising for the reasons you guys are bullish on it, right? It's not rising because of robo-taxis and autonomous. It's rising because, well, it just got a big order from Hertz, which clears the way, I think, for more mainstreamization of these EVs. So I wonder, so do you think that there's only more upside because of that? Why do you think it is rising? Because on a day like today, it jumped and there was no good reason.
I think people are starting to realize that this transition to EV is happening more quickly than many expected. And it's difficult for legacy companies to compete in this world. If you think about Tesla's ability to execute here, they've been building EVs as long as they've been a car company. The legacy car companies are just starting to come around the corner and try to build EVs. And so Tesla has a distinct technology advantage and a supply chain advantage and a manufacturing advantage when it comes to EVs. But I think people are also starting to recognize this robotaxi opportunity and give it some credit. Our $3,000 price target assigns a 50% probability to robotaxis. And every single day, more data is being collected. And the more data that gets collected, the closer we are to actually seeing that opportunity realized.
So as you heard, The price target is $3,000, so that is a lot of room to go to the upside. But in the short term, we still have to be watching out for what could potentially happen with Hertz and also Tesla. They're still in talks. They haven't signed the contract yet, so we still have to wait on that one. We are approaching the end of 2021. We have Santa Rally at the end of the year. Usually we get super bullish, a lot of excitement in the stock market. So we'll see how things are going to unfold for Tesla stock. If you want to stay up to date, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description box if you want to get free stocks. But I'll catch you guys on another video. Have a wonderful day.